welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Monica and you are watching Mississippi Glam. So happy Monday. I wanted to say happy Monday. I love that April is finally here. My husband has a birthday on the 15th and I think he's more excited about it than anybody. He thinks like it is his whole birthday month, not just a day, not a weekend, a whole month. So he's pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. So yeah, I'm pretty excited today to show you guys a little hack. I, like many women, young, old, whatever you want to call it, I'm kind of like in between, I guess, but I suffer with bad wing liner. Hence why you guys don't see me with it a lot. So I've had a couple of you guys say, you know, I tried to do wing liner, my daughters can do it, you know, my sister can do it, and I absolutely positively stink at it. Do you have any advice or any tips for me? Now, like I said, I myself, I am not a pro. I am not a professional. My hands shake entirely too much. I am too nervous, okay? So I don't always wear wing liner, and I feel like the days that I do wear it, one generally comes out larger than the other one, and I'm probably got a little bit of that going on today. I'm not even going to lie. I probably got a little bit, because this one kind of sort of looks like it's a teeny tiny bit bigger than this one, but that's okay. But I came across this little hack, if you will, to help you at least get close, if not perfect, depending on if your hands shake or not, winged liner. So I was like, okay, what is this? And I know you guys have seen all the videos where they have like the little stamps out there. Those do look very interesting, but then again, it's kind of like, do I really want to pay that for that? No. So, of course, I always look for, you know, ways for real women, and that's what my videos are all about, is real women, you know, trying to find things that you guys can do that will work for you. Like, I know you guys were really excited to find out about the air spun that you've seen in my vlog, if it worked or not. I'm still testing that out. I am testing out different foundation, different primers, different, you know, settings, whether it be outside, inside, you know, different locations, stuff like that, because I want to find something that will work for you. You know, all of these other people, they make these videos with just many things, and I'm not bashing anyone in any way, but I feel like for a real woman, it doesn't always apply to us. So I try to make videos for real women. Like, if you're going to go out and you're going to purchase this powder, even if it is $6, I want to make sure that I've tested it with many different options to find out if it does work, what works best. So when I tell you it works, it doesn't work, I'm giving you my honest opinion and what I've tried and what I haven't tried and what might work for you, what may not work for you, because I don't want you to go and throw away $6. So, enough of that, but anyways, back to this hack. Okay, so if you don't want to spend the money on those little stamps for your eyes and you don't want to just go freestyling it, we're going to try one of these babies today. So this is a placker for your teeth. You know, you get in there and you floss your teeth with it. That's what this is. I got a bag of those from Dollar Tree. I think there's about 30 in here. I don't know. I said that before, but I think there's about 30 in here of these little plackers. Now, I think that this is definitely a good hack for a couple of different reasons. I'm going to show you a video here in just a second of me trying it. I think it's good for a couple of different reasons. For one, you know, you can have them sitting on your table, unlike some of these other hacks where they're telling you, like, get your kitchen knife and do it, get your high heel and do it, get your spatula for this. You're not going to have to drag the whole kitchen, garage, you know, living room, all of that, bedroom into here and set it on your makeup table. You can just set these right over here in a little glass and go on with your business. So I'm going to show you guys how to use this little placker to apply your winged liner. So if you want to see this video, then keep watching. Okay, so I have my little placker tool here. I bought them in a bag at Dollar Tree. I believe there's about 30 of these in a bag. Might be a little bit more, but I believe about 30. So real convenient too for $1. So I have a black eyeliner, any liquid black eyeliner. I'm just going to use this one that I got in one of my boxes. Either it was an Ipsy box or a Birch box, but I'm just going to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the cap off here. And we're going to take it and color it, just like, you know, back in grade school when you were coloring pictures. I'm going to color it in, try not to get it right where I got it there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to look into my mirror, and we're going to lay it down right at the corner of our eye. You know what? Justin, yeah, I'm kind of worried there, so I'm going to take that off and I'm going to reapply it. I'm not going to go all the way up, okay? Because I'm afraid if I go all the way up, it's going to bring my wing way out here, and I don't want that. So I think I'm just going to do, get the fuzz off there. I think I'm just going to do the bottom half about as far as I normally would do my wing. Okay, try this again. Corner of your eye, stamp. Very, very light. If you guys can see that, it is very, very light. But remember, it is not actually going to put the liner on for you. You were just doing this simply as a guideline, which I seem to stink at. Seriously, I'm horrible at it. Alright, so we're going to take it again, going right on top of that, and stamp. Didn't work out as well as I'd hoped it would, but those are what these tests are for. Okay, so now I'm going to pretty much follow my little line. It's really hard to see the top one there, but I'm going to follow the line that we just put down. So, then I'm going to take this line and connect it. So we have a wing there. Now we need to finish the rest of the eye or we're going to look insane. So I'm just going to draw in mainly the rest of my eye. You can do it any way you want. I'm just gonna do what feels right. That is it for one eye. So now we're going to go over to the other side and do the exact same thing. So I'm going to take my liner again. Well, you know what? This will take a little getting used to, y'all, but that's why I keep your little Kleenex there. Because I don't want mine to be crazy. Like, this is a little bit dramatic for me, to be honest. I would prefer mine to be a little bit smaller, but we're testing this out, so you might have to do this a couple of times while you're just sitting at home or something before you actually step out the door into the real world, you know, for everybody to see your crazy wings. But I'm going to put it on the end, not go all the way up, but just on the end, and make sure you get a good amount on there. Alright, try this again. Corner of her eye. Okay, there's that little line. It's very faint. I mean, you're not gonna get it, you know, like a stamp. You know, I have seen those ones where you just stamp it on there. And I mean, I guess that would be cool. But if you're like me and you're always looking for easy, cheaper ways to do things, then this will work just fine, I guess. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do it right on top to meet. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. Very faint. Let's try to do this again. I don't think I'm putting enough on there, to be honest with you. But I'm like so worried that it's going to come out really, really bad. Okay, now that's a little bit better. So now we're going to go ahead and take our liner and fill in the marks that we just made. So we're going to go from the one that we first started with. So it's not perfect, but I will say that you could go in with concealer and fix the couple of marks, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my eye. I'm going to slap on my mascara, and then we're going to come back and discuss if this worked or if it's just easier to go freestyle. Okay, so I went ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, meaning just my mascara and my setting spray. Now, about this hack, I do think that it is a good hack. I think like anything in life, it is going to take practice. Is it going to come out perfect every time? No. If you are a professional, you are still going to have your off days where things are not exactly perfect or they don't match up, they're not even. That's just the way it is. You're not going to get your wings to look exactly alike whether you use a little placker, you freestyle it, whatever. It's just not going to work out that way. But if you can find something that will help you achieve at least sisters, they're not going to look like twins, but at least sisters, then I think that this would definitely benefit you. I think you should give it a couple of practice runs before you step out the door. Because when I was doing this, I held it like this to do this side, but when I went to this side, I didn't quite know which way I was going to hold it. I didn't know if I was going to stamp it using this hand or if I was going to stamp it this way. So I would definitely give it a couple practice rounds before you step out the door, but you just need to figure out the right spot to put your eyeliner and use a good eyeliner. This is a really good eyeliner, but I was having a little bit of trouble putting it on here and actually getting it to stamp to my eye. I wouldn't use a very dry one. I wouldn't use a very wet one, just for obvious reasons. I would try to use one that's, you know, very in between, because if it's too wet, then it's going to be all over your eye. If it's too dry, you're just going to be rubbing it, and by the time that you get there, it's not going to stamp down. This one is smudge proof, and I think that that might be a little bit of the issue that I was having. But where was I going? I was going to totally say something here. Totally going to say something and totally forgot. I hate when that happens. Anyways, but I would give it a couple of test runs, just because, I mean, it's going to take a little getting used to, especially with this. And for one, I don't normally have my wing this intense. I kind of like a smaller wing. Some people like, you know, large and in charge, and that's okay. But I definitely needed to practice a little bit more, because I would have probably done about half of that, to be honest, instead of the full wing, because I don't like big, you know, drawn out wings. So you're just gonna have to kind of play around with it just a little bit to see what size is right for you, how you're gonna stamp it, how, you know, how it goes, pretty much. But I would say that this is a good hack. It is a pretty good way to try to get your lines as even as possible when you're doing wing liner. So I would say it works, but like I said, you know, just test it out yourself. Not everybody's going to be like, oh, this is amazing. But for me, I do think it is pretty easy and a great way to try to achieve matching wings. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little hack. Don't forget to like this video if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not. Hit the notification bell so you know each and every time that I upload a video. And leave me some great comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.